Hey, what's up, YouTube audience? How you doing? I'm going to shoot a practice session video, and we're going to go with a whole bunch of dice and basically go through the motions and take a look at how the controlled shot with a specific dice set goes. And all these are just numbered sets. They're all from the same casino. I buy my dice when I'm in Vegas from one specific casino. You guys can go there too. It's called Jerry's Nugget. It's up on Lake Mead Boulevard, and it's just off Las Vegas Boulevard, but it's way north if you're heading out toward the Speedway. Anyway, a pack of 5 like this. Those are game used dice. They'll sell you a pack like this for about $3 with tax. So if you want to get some, by all means, stop in at Jerry's Nugget. They always have a $5 game. They have bonus craps with 175 for the middle bet on Make 'em All, and 34 and 34 on the outside ones. And it's only 2 times odds, but still a fun game. 12 to a 14-foot table. This is my 12-foot table, as I'm sure you know. So what I think I'm going to do today is I'm just going to go through the motions with all these. We have a total of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 dice. So that's 20 rolls. I'm going to see how consistent I am with 20 rolls, and I'm going to use a modified 3V set. So what I think I'll do to make that easy is I'm going to turn all these dice up so the 3s are on top. And that way when I set them, I don't have to go, oh, snap. I don't have to go hunting for the 3V every time. So let's roll them all over so there's 3s on top. And yeah, we'll make it a little bit easier here to get the game going. Of course, I totally threw myself off there. I had them all lined up nice, and then you look at that, they went crazy on me. But yeah, so if we have them all set with the 3s on top, then when it comes time to grab them, I can grab 2, I can set up a 3V, and we can move along from there. Like grab 2, set the 3V. See, that's a yo set. I use a different 3V. I take my 3V and I put the 6, 2 on the front and 3, 3 on top. Oh, my other light went off. Hold on. So let's see what we can do. First, roll out the chute. What I do is I take that 3V and I roll this one over, maintaining 6s and 8s all the way around. But the reason I roll that one over is if I single pitch, I end up with 9s, 4s, and 5s. 10. It changes the roll if I can keep that randomness away on the back wall. And again, there's some of you that are non-believers, so I've seen dice influence work enough that I am a believer. So let's see what kind of roll we can get here. We'll start, as I said, 3V. We're going to take that one, roll it over on its side, and what I like to do to get my grip where I want it is I lift one dice over the other and I set it down, and I feel the dice for where they feel good on my hands, and then that way I can find the middle, get the grip that I'm looking for, and then send them down. All right, let's start. Come out, roll. And we got an 8 for a 5-3. So I'm going to mark point. And what we'll do is as we move along, I'm going to put a point chip. If I make point, I'll put a white chip on them. So I'm going to move these in place and just set them here so we can see what the roll was as we go along. All right, first out the gate was an 8. Next one out, what are we going to do? We're going to use the same set. That was a primary face hit, as you can see. 5 and 3 are on the top. Let's see if we can get the 8 right back. 8 right back, but that's a 6-2. So that was point. So 6-2 is not a primary face. Oh, actually, you know what? Yes, it is. Because check this out. I'm going to take another set and I'll show you that. If I take and bring these out, and as I said, my 6-2 is facing. If I roll that one over, it's still a 6-2. So that's 2 primary face hits in a row. One right here and one right there. And we made points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a chip just right above it, so I know that we made point. We're coming out again. Same thing, I'm going to stick with my same set. It's a modified 3V. One dice turned over. And this helps with a single pitch, if you happen to single pitch on your toss, which I do quite a bit. Alright, coming out, what are we going to do? It's an 8 again, guys. 5-3. Primary face hit. Those hit off the back wall, both dice, and they basically ran out of inertia and died right down there. They didn't bounce back far. That's a really good roll. There's another 8 right out. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens again. See if we can keep this flame alive, baby. Let's go like this. Roll that one around. Put that there. 6-2. Roll that one over. Find the comfortable spot on the fingers. Look for your landing zone. And there's a 9. Those hit the back wall. That's a 5-4-9. So what did we do? We had one of them, primary. I guess one of the dice completely double pitched because 5-3 was on top and we ended up with 5-4. Okay. We'll put that right there. Next pair, let's try it again. Looking for the 8 for the point. There's a 5, sister number to the 9. 5 came 3-2. And I'm marking the bonus up top here just because. So again, that was a 3-2 for a 5. Get these comfortable on the fingers, see where they feel good. And you got to, if the dice don't feel good, move them around a little bit till they do. Because you want your grip. Your grip is important. There's a hard 10, 55. So if you're thinking of 3 and 5 on top, it's off by 1 because that would have been the 3s right there. So there's a hard 10. Next number, let's see what we're getting. Again, modified 3V. This is 6s and 8s facing all the way around. Looking for that 8. And there's a 5. Second 5 we rolled. 3-2 again. Alright, come on. Let's see where that 8's at. Looking for the 8. And we rolled another. No, that's a yo. I thought it was a 9. It's a 5-6 for the yo. And let's mark the yo over here. I keep track of my all tall and small numbers with these little clear poker chip markers, and I drop 4 of them on the horn. Since my table doesn't have anywhere for the all tall and small bet, I just modified it to make that work. So that's how we're keeping track. All right, again, we're using a modified 3V set. And there's a yo again, back-to-back 11s. Anybody on the horn? That's 2 11s in a row. Look at that. Oh, this one tipped over. Where's that 3? There it is. All right. Still looking for the 8. And there it is. 5-3 for the 8. 5-3. Made point. Okay, we're off again. That's the second point right there. And I move that 11 out of the way. Come out, roll. If you're going to roll a 7, now would be the time to do it. But I'm not trying to roll any 7s, so we're just going to try and keep making numbers. Keep the game going. Haven't rolled a 6 yet. Those dice came apart, but there's a 6. They came apart as they left my hand. I felt it. It's a 5-1. There's a 6. Okay, point is 6. And we got 5-1. Let's mark that up right there. Actually, that was on the bottom side. I try and keep track of which side the dice came. I don't know why. That doesn't really matter. I mean, if you're practicing with two different color dice, I suppose you could keep track of which side is which, but in this case, all I'm looking for is consistency in the roll and consistency in my landing zone, and not too much backspin and not too much blowback so the dice don't come off the wall much after they land. They hit the wall and they die. And that one, first pair that I had that kicked to this side of the table, and it's a 7 out. So that was, came as a 3-4. 4-3. How many rolls is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. On the 12th roll, we 7'd out. So depending on how you were betting, you could have made some money there. How many 8s did we roll? Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 8s, 2 10s, 2 5s, 2 11s, a 6. So what was that? What did I say? Roll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Technically 10 paying rolls, because your first roll, unless you were working on the come out, that didn't pay you shit. Got paid twice, 3 times on the 8. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so roughly 10 paying rolls. A little above average. Let's go again and see if we can make something else happen here. I'm going to bring all these back, and we'll just stick with the same batch, and then we'll come back to all these 3s afterwards. Let's see what we can do. All right. Here we go. Let's see if we can beat 10 functional winning rolls. Should we put some money out? Nah. It's just practice. We'll do a money game on the next video. I'm just going to keep shooting for practice. Because really, we only had 6 and 8 for the point the whole time. Let's pick 4 here. There we go. Take those 2. Why not? All right, same thing. We're going to do modified 3V again. Or should I change the set? Let me change the set. Let's do hard ways just for the hell of it. We'll do a hard ways set, and we'll see what happens. We're going to do all hard ways. We're going to put 3s on the front and 5s on top. Here we go. Come out, roll with the hard ways. This is going to bring a 7. I know it. Double pitch. No, 11. Okay, so one of the dice popped up to the side. There's a yo on the come out. Everybody gets paid on the yo, unless you're betting the don't. Okay, we'll start with that, and we'll see where we go from here. Let's try the hard ways all the way through. And we'll do the same thing. We'll do 5s on top, 3s on the front. Send them down, see what we get. Oh, didn't hit the back wall. Front line winner, 7, 5-2. See, I double pitched on that other die because that would have been a 5-5 on top, but it was a 5-2 because it was there, and it ended up right there. All right, well, that's 2 winners right out the chute, unless you're betting the bonus, and you got to rebet it again. But we're not playing a bonus game right now. Again, hard 10 on top, hard 6 on the front. Here we go. Coming out. There is a 5-1. Point is 6. 5-1. Okay. Knock that one over on the way down. 5-1. All right. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to stick with the hard way set on these. There's an 8, 6, 2 for the 8. So that one, if I throw a 6 or a 1, it means one of my dice kicking off axis. But this also is a good exercise to see what your dice are doing when you're sending them down the table. Because again, if a 6 or 1 shows up, you're off axis. If you have anything but a hard way set, you got a single pitch or a double pitch. And a double pitch for the hard way is disaster. The dice should not have popped apart like that. That was a bad toss. That's an 11. I let go of those dice way too fast. I didn't control my swing. That's a yo. All right, let's see if we can control that a little bit better. I do not like the way those dice came out. Yeah, find your spot on the dice that feels good on your fingers. Don't, if they're poking you, you're not going to get a good release if the dice don't feel good. That's a good grip right there. Let's see what we can do. Drop them in where I want them. And there's a 10. One of the dice popped up off axis. It's a 6-4. It looked like a hard 8, but at the last minute, that 6, which was right there, there's the 4, popped up. I saw a hard 8 for a second before it tipped over. All right, let's try it again. See what we can do. Practice, practice, guys. Repetition. Every time you throw these dice down the table, it's just like your golf swing, your baseball pitch, football pass, any of that. You're looking for your landing zone. Aces. So they both kicked over. But you know what? They both kicked over the same way. And look what's on the front. How weird is that? You got the 2s on the front, and you got the aces. So those dice, they came out and they both tipped over when they hit the wall, which means they had about the same force and inertia going down the table. Or they wouldn't have done that. One of them would have gone crazy. Let's try this again. Same thing. Hard 10 on top, hard 6 on the front. Find the spot that's comfortable for your fingers. Look for your landing zone and send them. 5, 3, 8. I already had it. Let's see. I had the 10. I had the aces. I forgot to mark my aces down here. So that's a 5-3. One of the dice, that's a single pitch. As you can see, the 5 is on the front of the 3. And so, yeah. Keep going. Next roll. What do we got here? Still looking for that 6. And in this case, with hardways, if the 6 comes, it just comes natural. I'm just trying to stay consistent with my set. What do we got? We got aces again. Both dice kicked over. And look, I got 5s on the front again. So they're staying together, but they both, when they hit the ground, they both kicked over. Let's see, watch. If I've got 5s on top, right, and both dice kick over this way, we got aces. So when they hit, these were probably out like that, and then they both kicked over, because that's the exact replica of what you got right there. Somehow we hit the wall. Maybe we had that up, and when they bounced, they both pitched. Anyway, let's do this again. Consistency, guys. Got to stick with it. Here we go. Look for your landing zone. Oh, I was off. 5, 4, 1 for the 5. I was trying to land right here, and I actually landed over here. That was off by just a smidge. Not what I like to see, and I'm not the most consistent with my swing. I gotta work on my release quite a bit. I'm out of practice like crazy, guys. I admit it. All right, haven't been playing in a long time. I've had a crazy work schedule the last 6 or 8 months. All right, here we go. Still looking for the 6. Oh my God, that was terrible. 7 out. You know, did you see the dice? They hit the wall and they scrambled and went over here and got way too random. And as soon as you randomize, you're going to 7 out. Okay, no 6. Roll count that time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm getting up in the 11s, but I should be getting up in the 20s. This is ridiculous. Let's do it again. I'm going to do all the dice with the 3s on them again first because I haven't shot those yet, and I'm going to move these back. Okay, so we've done a hardway set. We've done a modified 3V. What's another one that I like? I'm going to do a 6-8 set with the 12s in the middle. So you got double 6s kissing like this, and you got 5, 3, 4, 2 all the way around, 6, 8. But again, this on a double pitch, you end up with 5s and 9s. Single pitch can be dangerous with this one because there is a 4-3 and a 5-2 hiding out in that set. But let's hope we don't single pitch. If anything, we want one to roll to the side, which will give us 5s and 9s. Or the other way, it gives us 4s and 10s. So let's see what happens with this set, if there's any variation in the type of numbers that we pull, and also with the amount of rolls we can get. Here we go. Coming out. Right off the bat, we got a 6-1 for a 7. So one die went left, one die went right, and they both popped up. That's 2 off-axis throws, guys, but it's come out roll, so I'm willing to forgive that one. Let's see what happens here again. We're going to stick with the 6-8 set. And you can kiss your aces if you'd rather than the 12s. Let's do the aces, just for the hell of it. Shouldn't matter much. Same set, basically. See, that die popped out and ran away from the other one. That's a 5-1 for a 6. 6 is point. Let's see what we can do. Get rid of those other bonus numbers and bring the 6 in there. All right. Shooting for the 6. And that actually helps a little bit because with the 6, we have a 6-8 set. Should bring 6-8. There's hard 10, 55. Not a primary face, but again, it's not going to be off axis to the point that you got a 6-1 again. And we certainly didn't get a 5-2. Okay, here we go. Get that 6-8 going. Find the sweet spot. I'm going to kiss the aces. There's a nice toss, and there's an 8. The 6 actually came up. One of my dice went off axis. So a 6-2 for the 8. And next time, let's see if we can stay on axis. See if that'll work. Come on, we need a nice on axis toss here. Didn't feel good. Find it. Come on. Right there. That's it. 5. 3-2. 5. No field. Nothing wrong with the 3-2. That means one of the dice single pitched. No, actually, that was a double pitch because a 3-2 would be. Well, let's look at it on a new set. Where's the 3-2? Oh, there's my dog. That's Rufus. So a 3-2 would mean that if you're set with 4-2, 4-2, 5-3, 5-3, a 3-2 means that this die went, double pitch, 1-2. So there's your 3-2 and there's your 2 right there. That's entirely doable because when I toss the dice, usually one of them double pitches. All right, here we go. We're going to kiss the aces again. Find the grip. Line them up, send them. That's a 6. There's point. 5-1 for the total of 6. Nice. Right there. Point is made. Here, let's do fire bet too, just for the fun of it. And bring the fire bet down. That's the first point. We'll mark it right there. And why not? We'll mark it down here too. First point. Right there. All right, come out, roll. Here we go. We're going to stick with the 6-8 set. We're going to practice all the way through until we're out of dice or until we 7 out. And there's a 7 winner on the front line. That knocks down the bonus, though. That's okay because it keeps the fire bet. 7 came natural, 5-2. Again, that's a weird single pitch because the way the dice are sitting, that means one of my dice landed completely off from the other set. Basically, what happened here is you got, again, if you're working with a 6-8 set and you get a 5-2, that means this die either came over that way or this one, when they tumbled here, this one came up like that, and there's your 5-2. All right, 6-8. Here we go. Come out roll again. Looking for a point. There's a 10, easy 10. One of my dice popped off axis. Got a 6 and a 4. I think we can shake another 10. See what happens. 6-8 set. We're going to put 4-2 facing and 4-2 on top. 5-3 and 5-3 on the bottom and the back. And there's a 6. So I forgot to mark my 10 point right there. 6 came 5-1. One die off axis again. And having your sets, this way you can keep track of what you rolled as you go. I mean, you have to write all this down if you don't have a whole bunch of extra die to practice with. But I highly recommend, even if you're on a practice station, that you have enough sets that you can do this. It's worth buying some extras if you're going to take the game seriously. 9, 5-4, field roll. Nina from Pasadena, 5-4. And that, again, is single pitch the opposite way, right? Because, as I was showing you guys, when we have the 6-8 set, to get a 5-4, actually no, double pitch, look at that, boom, boom. It had to come up like that to get the 9. So, double pitch yields 5s and 9s. All right, looking for the 10. But I'm still going to stick with my 6-8 set. And there's a 9 again. That 9 came 6-3, which, again, off axis on one of the die. I'm not sure which one's popping out because I don't have opposite colors. I could do that by pulling these red dice into the mix to see. And maybe we'll try that a little later. We'll try dropping some of those in, but for now I'm not going to worry about it. Just going to keep going with what we've got here because that's how I practice. Let's stick with the same. You got to stay consistent with what you do. We can change up the practice exercises a little later to see what's going on. All right, where is that 10? 7 out. That was a weird bounce. One of them stayed low. The other one popped up. I must have caught an edge when that one came down. They didn't come down together like they were landing zone-wise. So where are we at again? How many rolls is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We cannot get past 12. God damn it. Okay. That's fine with me. We're going to move those up. Drop them back in. Let's try some mixed throws with red dice. Why not? That way you can see which die is landing where. So we're going to do a red and a blue on every toss here. I'm just going to do it in sets of 5. Let's just pick 5 here. Get those out of there, and we'll see what happens. Go that pair, there's a pair, there's a pair, there's a pair, and there's a pair. Now, like I said, why am I doing this? I want to see if my dice are switching sides when they go down the table. I want to see where they end up landing, and I want to see what I'm getting for my toss. So, similar to what we just did, I'm going to do the same variation on this, but instead of 6-8, we're going to do 5s and 9s. So that'll be 5 and 9 all the way around. And I could try regular 3V also, but at this point, I just want to see what the dice are doing here. These are all the same weight, by the way. I've weighed everything. The red ones are from Red Rock. These are from Jerry's Nugget. But they weigh the same. The size is the same. They're virtually identical. Depending on how you feel about the dice you play with, this is instructional practice only. I'm trying to simulate as close to real conditions as possible. All right, come out roll. We're setting for 5s and 9s. It's 3-2 on the front, 3-2 on the back, 3-2 on the top, 5-4 on the front, and 5-4 on the bottom with the aces kissing. Here we go. Come out roll. And that's a 9, and the dice did a weird bounce. As you can see, they came out of my hand and they ended up way over there, 6-3. I don't like the way I threw those, but I don't think I'm concentrating enough on my toss. So we'll see. Let's watch through these and just do 5 at a time. And what we'll do is we'll mark these in the middle as we go too, so we know where the rolls are at. 6-3 is going to be right there. We use the hot bet markers to keep track of the roll count, because if I can get past 5 rolls, then we need to know. All right. Again, the red die is going to be toward the dealer. Blue is toward the player. And so when I turn them around, there you go. I don't have those right. So we'll start with the blue toward me. That's right. No. Blue toward the dealer. So to set these up for practice, you got to have your red facing down the table, and your blue will be on the other side. And then when you turn, that puts red toward you and blue toward the dealer. Those came apart too, but that's another 9 right back. Was my point 9? It was. I didn't even mark it. That came 5-4, and they stayed on the correct side. Blue toward the dealer. They just freaking went bananas there. I got to settle down my toss. But there's our 9 right back. So we'll mark another 9 on the 5-4 up top. See what we can do again. So you want to set these up with your red facing you and blue. So when you turn, you're going to have them go down the table like this, with the blue toward the dealer, red toward you. There's a nice toss. That felt good coming out. 3-1, 4. 4 is the point. So one of those dice came off axis and the other one stayed upright. We would have had a 5 if that would have stayed on axis. And did I pull that down the table backwards? I think I didn't see if that. I had to look at it on the. Do you guys see which side that came on? I'm trying to see if it went out of order. Let's try again. A lot to keep track of for your practice results. You know, you want to be consistent with everything here. So again, we're going to have the red toward the player and blue toward the crew. Seven, ouch. And again, they switched sides. No, they didn't. I'm wrong. They did kick to the side a little bit. They didn't come off the wall very straight. So that was shitty. That's only 4 rolls. I don't like it. Not one bit. I do not. Practice, practice, practice. Let's go again. Set it up. We'll run it again. That's what's up. Okay. Here we go. Want to do an all 7 set? See what happens? Let's see if we can run with an all 7 set for all those that think that dice control doesn't work. If I double pitch, then that means I shouldn't throw any 7s unless they're 6 1s. Right? Because my set typically with this is going to yield hard 6s and hard 8s. Or 5s and 9s. Here we go. Coming out. 7 set. High roll. And there's a 6-1 right out the bat. 5-1, sorry. Not 6-1. Point is 6. So, the dice switched sides on me there too, because blue was toward the crew. And in this case, the blue ended up toward you. But yeah, that's not what I wanted to have happen. Either way, let's make a 6. We're going to do the 7 set. And we'll see if we can avoid that. So this time, again, red is toward you, blue is toward the crew. Let's see where the dice go. There is a 10, and the red did stay toward me, blue stayed toward the crew. 6-4 for a 10. Okay. Same thing. We're going to go with a 7 set. Oh, almost screwed that one up. Yep, what am I doing? Blue toward the crew, red toward you. Oh, you know what? There's why, because I want 7s. Blue toward the crew, red toward you. And there's an 8. Blue and red switch sides on me. 5-3 for the 8. Okay. Go again. Let's set it up. Blue toward the crew, red toward you. 12 wraps. Wow. But look, blue stayed toward the crew and red stayed toward you. So actually that stayed the right direction, but both dice went off axis. Okay, here we go again, setting it up. Yep. Come on, let's do, what are we looking at? Red toward you, blue toward the crew. Here we go. There's a 5 for a 3, 2, 5. Bring him back around again. So I'm going to mark the roll count here so I can keep track of what happened before I keep jumping, because, well, you know what? No, I'm going to go back to solid dice because I want to keep track of how many rolls we do here with the 7 set. There's a lot of people that think the 7 set is bad juju on the table. Now I'm going to just call it, let's see, because I know I don't stay on axis. There's a hard 4. Have I rolled a 4 already? No, I don't. I couldn't figure out why my 4 was marked. That was from last time around. So we had a 4. This time we had 6. We had a 10. We had an 8. We had the 12, which I did not mark. And then we had a 5, which I marked. And now we've got a hard 4. Okay. So let's see how we go. Can this 7 set beat all odds? Wouldn't that be cool? All the guys, oh, don't set for 7s in the middle of your roll. Hard 4. Right back. Okay. I think I'm getting in my zone. Get me into my zone. Okay. Point is 6. Eight, 8, 8. 5, 3, 8. Comes and don'ts. Travel to the 8. Heard that one before, right? Come on, by now. There we go. Yo, 11. Yo, 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 yo. All we need is a 9 for the high side bonus. And all we need is the aces and the ace deuce. And if I was a gambling man, I'd change my set and I'd throw for aces and deuces. But let's stick with the 7 set, because I really want to see what it yields. Might be interesting. Still looking for the 6. That is an 8. 5, 3. Just another 8. Hard 8s fall. I'm looking for the 6. Ooh, it came out of my hand weird. And there's another 8. Just another 8. 6, 2. And I'm not going to introduce a 6-1 into the mix just because I want to stay with the 4-3-5-2 for the practice. I'll do a 6-1 set later. Let's see if we can get that 9 first. Hard 8. That's 3 8s in a row, guys. Is it? Yes, that is. 3 8s in a row. Hard 8. Who's on the hard 8? I was not. All right, still looking for the 6. 8. 5, 3, 8. Hard ways fall with the call. If you just put out a $25 hard way, you sucker bet, you're screwed. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Come on. Practice makes perfect. What they say, right? Looking for the 6. 6 hard. Boom. Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner. Hard 6. There is the point of 6. Is that the first? Wait, did we have a second point already? That's 2 points, I think, right? In this hand, let's see. First point was a 6. Have I not rolled a 6 that whole time? Let's look. 6, 10, 8, 12, 5, 4, 4, 8, 12, no, 11, 8, 8, 8, 8, 6. All right, let's mark the 6. Fire bet, first roll. There you go. Coming out. So we change the set and try and get a 9? What do you think? You want me to get the 9 on the come out? So if I was going to roll a 9, here's what I would do. I would take the 5, 6 facing front. I would put 3, 1 on top. And I would put ace deuce on the back. And throws 10 on the bottom. This usually brings a 6, 3 for me. Don't ask why, but I'm going to do it. Watch this. Okay? Here comes a 6, 3 on the come out. Watch this. Just trust me. Okay, ace deuce. Whatever. I needed the ace deuce anyway, so line down. But that's fine. I got a primary face hit that time. So I'll take it. It's a line away, but it's not a big red. So I'm going to do again. I'm going to set my same thing. I'm going to set my ace deuce and my what am I trying to do? I want 10 on the back, and I want yo on the front, and that'll give me an ace deuce on the back and a 3, 1 on the bottom. So if I set these up with 3, 1 on the top, what you're going to see is I end up tending to tip this die over, and it'll be a 6, 3. Watch this. Oh, 7. But you know what? We're on come out, so that's okay. Just drop the bonus. That's the only problem. I don't usually see a 7 with that set. But I'm okay with that. Let's see what's going. We're still rocking and rolling. That's the first 7 I've rolled. What's the roll count? Anybody? I'm going to take a look and count it up for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, wait, 15? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. God damn it, sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's the 16th roll. First 7 that we've hit. Coming out again, no problem. Here we go. Let's take that pair. We're going to start. Anybody want to hop the hop the 9s? I'm going to throw a 7 on the come out here. 7 set anyway. And watch, the 9's going to show up. 6, 3 on the hop. Nope. It's another 6, 4, 2. All right. So we're back up on that damn 6. I know I can make it. It just takes a while to get there. There's another 7 set right out of the gate. Here we go. So I guess that's going to be my new set for a while. Ooh, bananas. 9. There's the goddamn 9 right there. 6, 3. Get in the field. Comes travel to the 9. Don't travel too. All right. Let's see what we do. Five. 4, 1, 5. No field. I'm going to push this one up because we know that was the 7. Okay, let's take this set, bring it in like that. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. Here we go. Where is the 6? Bad bounce. Hard 8. I'll take it. That was a weird sound and bounce. You ever notice that when you hit a spot and the dice do weird stuff? The sound that they make is almost like you know you're going to roll a bad number. I thought that was a 7 when it started to hit like that. Hard 8. Okay. Did I roll the 9 since the 7 out? Yes, I did. It's 5, 6, 8, 9. All the middle numbers are up. Okay, here we go. How am I a die short? Oh, because I brought that other 5 into the mix. Let's try and figure out how we were short one. Okay. Looking for the 6. I'll take a 4, 2. Oh, short roll. Hard 4. Sir, the dice need to hit the back wall. Yeah, I know. All right. Here we go. We are on fire. All right, still need that 6. Looking for a 4, 2, 5, 1. Yo 11, baby. Straighten these out a little bit. I'm going to have to start recycling dice in a minute here, but let's do this. Let's take a pause. We will go ahead and mark so far what we rolled so we can keep track. Okay, we got 5, 1. We got 6, 4. We got 5, 3. We got 12. We'll put the 12 marker right there. And then we got 5, 2. And then after the 5, 2, we got a 4, 4. We mark the hard 4 right there. Then we got another hard 4 back to back. Then we got a 5, 3. And then after the 5, 3, we got the yo. So we'll mark the yo. And after yo, we had another 5, 3. And then after the 5, 3, we had a 6, 2. After the 6, 2, we had a hard 8. And after the hard 8, we had another easy 8, 5, 3. And then after the 5, 3, we had a hard 6. And then we got the ace deuce. And then after the ace deuce, we got the 7 on the big red. 5, 2, natural. What's after that? 6, 4. Or actually 6, 6. That's a 4, 2. Then we got the 5, 6, 3, 9. We got the 4, 1. God, this felt needs to be stretched. It's loose up over on that side. Hard 8. Second hard 8. And then we got a hard 4. It's the third hard 4. And then after that, we got a yo. Second yo for the show. Okay, so it is time to regroup the dice and start over. I'm going to get those red ones out of there because honestly, they're just a nuisance. If we keep that far up in the roll count, we'll go again. Total roll count so far, I got 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We're at 22 rolls right now. We're looking for a 6. We're going to go back to the 7 set. Point of 6. Dice are out. Shooter's got them. Hands high. 6. And there's a 9 for the 6, 3. So what we'll do is I'm going to keep track of it up here as we go. And then that way I won't end up running into a problem if we run out of dice again if I get on a monster roll here. So there's our 6, 3 to start. Okay. Okay, I'm going to want to see a nice pair of dice. Let's see. Here comes a 6. I'm thinking 5, 1. Nope, there's an 8. 6, 3. 5, 3. 5, 3, 8. God, we're on fire with the 5 3s. 5, 3, 8. Let's take those two. And same thing, we're doing the all 7 set here, and that is tearing it up for us so far. My split personality, when I say us, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about my split personality. Sir hit the back wall, 5-4-9, center field 9. Just any old 5-4. That's the first one of those I've rolled this session. That was a little bit of a soft toss, not intentional. 5-4. All right. Yeah, don't be afraid of your 7 set, guys. I think if you double pitch like me, it can be helpful. Oof. There's a yo. Yo 11. That's the third 11 I've rolled this count. Keep them going. Let's see what we got next. Here's a natural 7. We'll take that pair and we'll line them up here. Here we go. What do we got? There's that 6. Hard 10. I'll take it. 10. Hard 10. I don't believe... No, we haven't rolled a 12. And we haven't rolled... No, we've rolled everything but the aces. So the 12 was rolled earlier. I don't know if that's bonus or not. I took the numbers down, but I don't remember if I took them down in the middle. Because I've had the 11. I think that's bonus on the high side. I believe I just hit that 12. I don't remember if that 12 was before we rolled the big red on the come out. Well, tell you what. Let's say it wasn't. We'll just take it off because I can't remember. So we got high-low left to win. And that was a hard 10. So we're going to put that up there. We're going to keep on going. Still looking for the 6. And I think I'm going to roll a 5-1. Other people think 6. Oh, look at that. Are you kidding me? 5-1, fellas. Ladies and gents. I would not lie. That's a 5-1 right there for point of 6. Oh, you saw it before it tipped over. It went ba-doop, ba-doop. There it is. 5-1 right there. Okay. Point is made. We'll pull that down. Doesn't count for the fire bet. But we do have another 5-1. Out of all those 8s, nothing's been on point. I have not rolled a 3-1 yet. Here we go. Coming out. Same lucky shooter, same direction. Bets are set. Dice are out. No more bets. Hands high. There you go. 9, center of the field. 6-3-9. Mark it up. Point of 9. That's the third 6-3 we've rolled. And the fourth 9 all day. I kind of wish I had more dice because then we'd actually just continue to go across, but I had to double up. We cut loose at 20 there. We're going on a nice tear on the practice roll. I think I got a set that I might actually play with, even though it's going to freak some people out at the casino. People hate seeing the 7 set. They just hate it. I don't know why. Because when you know your toss, like me, double pitch, you don't... Hey, there's the ace deuce. Ace deuce. When you know your throw, you can throw an all 7 set and usually land off axis or land with the double pitch, and you don't have to worry about it because it's not gonna yield a big red. It just won't. You know, and this is the thing: knowing how you throw the dice is 90% of the battle. Probably 99. Table conditions will change if they're bouncy, though. This is a fairly hard table. There's a 7. Did you see how they jumped up and went kind of in a loop? All right, so that's a 7 out. We did not make the 9. My table is pretty firm. This is 3/4 inch plywood. It's got a sheet of vinyl underneath the felt, and that's about it. So let's take a look at our roll count. Big red with a 4-3. Okay, so what we did not throw all night. Oh, I did throw the hard 10. I forgot to mark it up here. Look at that. Hard 10 didn't get marked. And did I have another 10? No, I had 2 9s. So the only two numbers I did not throw in that consisted, there was three. I didn't throw aces, I didn't throw a 3-1, and I did not throw a 6-1. Total roll count tonight, I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. No, that's, yeah, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 5, 26, 31 rolls, guys. That was with the 7 set. 31. Is it replicatable? I would say probably yes. Not saying for sure, but most likely you can replicate that. If you double pitch, like I do, that will yield you a winning result more often than not. I'm going to call it. This video has gotten kind of long, but there you go. Comments, love to hear it. I'll be glad to answer. Like and share, and I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Good luck at the tables, and take care.